Alright, QB, welcome to your Week 13 recaps. This is the last week, last chance to make the playoffs, last chance to win some season rewards, which we'll go over at the end of this recap video. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, here's your first matchup of the week. We got Harry versus Jake. I had Dak Prescott get 22 points, Cooper Kupp 15, and Alvin Kamara has been shitty and continued to be shitty with only 10 points. Chris Carson was all Jake needed on Monday night. He really wanted to get that win from me so he could take a higher seed, but he just didn't work out. He gets 17.4, but he needed 6 more points from him to take the win. Final score, 78-82. Harry wins this one and ends up with the 3 seed. Damn you, Corey, for winning out. Our next matchup is Eric Langfeld versus Kelly. Well, Eric had no chance of making the playoffs, so this really didn't matter, and Kelly wasn't going to lose to Eric because she's a good player and Eric sucks. Eric does, however, have Julian Edelman have a big game with 18.9 points, even though the Patriots lost. He also has Phillip Rivers get 16, and Mark Andrews had 12.5. Kelly, though, had Deshaun Watson put the hurt on the Patriots, getting 28 points, and Keenan Allen having 15.8. Christian McCaffrey, however, had a slow week for him, only scoring 13, which didn't give her the flex points of the week. Final score, 102-89. Kelly easily takes this one and has the number 1 seed overall. Enjoy your bye, Kelly. Your next matchup is Pat versus Bruce. This one also didn't really have any meaning. I think maybe it did affect the seeding for Pat, but Bruce has another great week, actually. He finally steps up and starting to win here. A little too late, but, Jared Goff has 25 points, Cole Beasley has 20, and Kyle Rudolph has 13. Pat tries to stay with him, having Sanders score 19, Matt Ryan getting 16, and DeAndre Hopkins had 13. Man, DeAndre could have had a big game last night, but he had a couple drops, and he just didn't hang in there. Final score, Bruce 100. Pat 76. Pat's slowing down and entering the playoffs. Guess who he has to play next week in the playoffs? This guy. Boss versus employee? There we go. Boss versus employee? Yeah, you know the employee's going to win. Anyways, good luck next week, Pat. And Bruce, sorry you're catching it a little hot now. You ended your season with 3 wins. Congratulations. Here's another matchup that didn't really matter that much. Well, I guess it didn't matter a little bit. Petty needed to win to stay at that seed level. It's Petty versus Dew. Dew is pretty much done. He played Baker Mayfield again, 8 points. Mari Cooper had 12. The Saints defense actually was his number 1 scorer with 15 points. Petty had Kyle Galladay go off for 23 points. Lamar Jackson had 22 points, and the Rams defense had 20. He really just rolled over this victory. No competition in this one. Final score, 149-60. Oh, sorry, Petty. Remember when you lost by 2 points to me? Well, that's why you're not the 3 seed, and you're the 4 seed. Good luck next week. I'm sure you won't need it. Alright, here's another matchup that really didn't matter. And since Corey's been on a freaking heater, it really was making me angry. Corey has Parker of the Dolphins go off for 31 points, giving him the player of the week, actually, which he got the flex point, and he also got the last week, so that's $10. He also has Patrick Mahomes score 19.5, and Singletary, his pickup, probably his best pickup off the waiver, at 17.6. Phil had Aaron Rodgers, however, have a big game against the Giants, scoring 28 points. But really, anything else he didn't do very much of. Final score, 122-81. Corey takes this one easily. I was so hoping he would lose just because I needed to take that 2 seed. Enjoy your bye week. I look forward to beating you in the playoffs coming up soon after I get done with Pat. Anyways, final score, 122-81. Corey takes this one. All right, here is your final matchup of the week. We got Eric Rodgers versus Dan Smith. This matchup, Dan needed to win. Would he be able to? He has Jared Allen score 23.5 points. Derrick Henry has been on fire for him of late, getting 22. And Devontae Adams has been solid for him since coming back, 21 points for him. However, Eric Rodgers wanted to you know, not get like even give Dan a chance at getting into the playoffs because, well, he's not in them and he doesn't want to be alone. He has Robert Woods score 23, Todd Gurley have 18, and, well, Russell Wilson had a good game getting 16.9. But it just wasn't enough. Dan takes this one easily, 129 to 90. However, Dan, I'm sorry to say, you tied, but you were not invited to the playoffs. And that is because you lost to whoever beat you out. I think it was actually a couple people that you tied, but they had the winning matchup over you. So that software just didn't work out for you. Next time, maybe there's an upgrade for you. Like, maybe you have the lowest package and you need to upgrade to like the winning package. Maybe there's like better packages. I don't know. Whatever you want to do with your money, man. Good luck next year, and sorry for both of you for not making the playoffs. All right. Well, that was your Week 13 recaps. Hopefully you enjoyed them. Some of you won't be in the recaps anymore, as I'll only be doing the playoff teams. Looks like we have Pat Edwards versus myself, and then we also have Jake versus Dave, and we have that's it actually for the week one. We have Kelly and Corey on bye, so the winners of those will play those two. Now let's talk about the winnings this season. So, $5 for the highest position and $10 for the highly weekly score. Goes like this. Kelly had $60 that she's won. I had 35. Dave had 25. Dan had 20. Pat had 15. Audrey had 10. Phil had 10. Corey had 10. Dew had 5, which he donated for his fee because he's non-responsive and never paid me for it. And that's it. Bruce also had 5. Sorry. I think that's all I have, and I look forward to commentating on the playoff matches. Should be interesting to see some talk and some good times. All right. Until next week, guys. Goodbye.